I've done a number of art pieces depicting church history. I've done a number of art pieces, but I'm only going to read the description of one. It's a piece I call Sweet Cousins, and I'll send that to you too. Sweet Cousins is about the similarities between early Mormonism's polygamy and the modern-day polygamy practiced within the FLDS Church. Both forms of polygamy were ruled by militant leaders, example Warren Jeffs and Brigham Young, who expected blind obedience from their followers even with nonsensical requests that cause devastating harm, like having stepdaughters marry their stepfathers, or demanding teenage brides to willingly acquiesce to a prophet's marriage proposal. In the FLDS Church, women are commanded to maintain sweet temperaments at all times. Female role models in the LDS Church embody the same kind of naive docility. The women who speak in General Conference exude Victorian prudence. They are leaders of the cult of domesticity in pastel-colored blazers. With voices that seem both childlike and apologizing, they encourage the sisters to be meek and conservatively lovely. Liberal thought, feminist independence, and other forms of worldly vulgarity are discouraged. The repression-bred sexual fanaticism and female subservience observed in both the FLDS Church and the LDS Church create a hotbed for incest and other sexually abusive behaviors. The FLDS Church is unquestionably a more dangerous and domineering religion than the LDS Church. However, evil is still evil, even if in a lesser form. Rather than shy away from the controversial similarities and intermeshed histories with the frantic pretense that we've changed, it is time for the LDS people to unabashedly acknowledge the skewed origins that drive their concept of purity. Okay, I don't have time to read everything else that I have to say. I want to do videos about church history. I want to do videos about different victims of sexual abuse, like Michael Jensen, the babysitter, how his mom suggested he babysit children in different wards when she knew that he had a problem with children and sexuality, and yet she continued to suggest that he babysit, and then he ended up molesting all those kids, and the bishops continued to look the other way, and finally when they called the police, the church got a lawyer to defend Michael. They never take accountability. That story is sick. I want to tell that story. I want to talk about Christy Johnson. I want to talk about as many stories as I can. I want people to hear that there is a problem. I talk about Crystal Legionnaire. Can you film up there? When she shouted, "Stop protecting sexual predators," I got chills. I could feel why she felt as strongly as she does. Okay, you can go back to me. I've become friends with Crystal since then, and it ends up Crystal has DID as well. She also has multiple personalities. I feel like the people who have been hurt the worst are often the ones that make the biggest step moving forwards. On that note, with DID, I understand that you, and a lot of other people too, don't quite know what to make of it. And that is an important part of my documentary because DID is real. I've recently read an article where they talk about different fMRIs that they do in people who have multiple personality and how different alters activate different parts of their brain. I'm one of those people. My alters have different eye colors, sometimes one eye color and then another eye color. We have different visions, different body temperatures, different muscle textures, different body parts even. I'm a medical anomaly. I do have a wild case of multiple personalities. I also have a head injury. And this is the point of the movie. I do want you to know about the documentary because I'd like you to be in it. But also, John, I'm sick. I'm really, really sick. Between the head injury and all of these DID changes, my mind has been self-destructing. It's been decomposing. There's something wrong. I've got white matter deterioration, tinnitus. I'm losing my hair. My thoughts are becoming more scattered. I'm not able to talk always. I'm on disability. But my car's breaking down. I'm not able to work right now, and any bill that I get brings me back to my parents, who have never taken accountability for any of this. Like I said, my dad went to jail for 1 month. I think I can change the world. Well, I don't care if that sounds audacious. There's a lot that I can do, and I'm excited about it, but I'm a little afraid that I won't survive. Every day is a fight for my life. I could use help. Funds. Disability is not enough, and I don't know what else to do when everything's falling apart, my body and everything that I own too. So I'm not going to do a GoFundMe. My idea is to try and sell 100 paintings for $100 each, which I think is a fabulous investment. I think eventually my art will be worth much more. But I'm really traumatized reaching out to people. And I know that you could help me share that message. Tell people that I'm in a state of need, and I just want to sell 100 paintings for $100. I don't know how to do this, but I thought that you could help. So that's why I'm asking. I'm going to play a song for you, too, because I want you to hear the music part of all of this. But I think that's it. Please get back to me in whatever way is most comfortable for you.